5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is game 2 of OG versus, well, they've gone for BeanBoys now, but it is Man's Not Hot. OG taking the first game pretty convincingly. Man's Not Hot really not being able to come back after the resolution got online with the SF and doing a whole load of damage. So, Man's Not Hot looking to take the second game, force it to a 3-game series. And I do believe I have a guest, if he's around.
Trent. Oh, I'm here.
Oh, he's here.
How's it going?
It's pretty good, you know. I've got to, as a professional memer yourself, you know, you get given a name like Man's Not Hot, you've got to go for it, really, you know?
Yeah, no, that sounds good. Yeah, the BeanBoys have been very busy. Been catching quite a few of their games for the past couple days. So, looking forward to this one as well. Obviously, game 1 didn't go their way, but that's okay. You can work from there. I think it was like the early Naga pick, right? I caught like some of the first half of that game, and then but I found Akim has been playing pretty well throughout a lot of their games. I'd say maybe his Earth Spirit probably his best one, but it looks like OG's already removed that again.
Yeah, I mean, I think I got completely confused with the drafts, to be fair. The last draft, the like first pick, the Naga Siren, I was like, yeah, this is definitely a carry Naga Siren. You know, it's going to be like a 3-hour game. And they're like, nah, Monkey King.
Yeah, it's very good on the position 4 right now. I think I guess like she was already pretty good, and then at Captain's Draft, she got picked quite a bit, and then you kind of have that dual threat, especially from OG. They're probably the team that has the most threat when it comes to the actual core Naga, because for the most part, you're pretty sure teams are going to use it as that position 4, help set up the team fights with the Song, you can protect the Roche Pit, you get that BKB piercing stun, all kinds of lovely things. But No Tail's been doing a little bit more of the aggressive stuff, you know, just like some Yasha, running at some people Naga, don't even have to go for the Radiance or anything, so... not too surprising she's been banned out here.
And I mean, the Song, we even saw S4 going for a Meteor Hammer, which, I'm not going to lie, I never thought I'd see that item picked up in a professional game. But, you know, S4 made it work with the Song.
Oh, I missed that. Now I'm hyped. We're in there. All right, let's get some more Meteor Hammers going.
That's what I want to see. I want to see at least 12 Meteor Hammers this game. Just everybody taking turns at throwing them out. In the mid lane, that's it. Just 5 versus 5 in the river.
Well, for now, we will get the Tiny. Pretty good hero these days. You know, he can do a lot. He goes all kinds of lanes, has a fun time. In terms of like the other big ones left, Shadow Shaman's still in the pool. Ooh, terrifying. And that position 4 Clockwork, I thought's been pretty good so far as well. You could also do like Clock SF if you just wanted to open that right now as BeanBoys.
I mean, yeah, the shift from position 3 to position 4 has really done work for Clockwork. You know, really brought him back into the meta. I think he dropped off a lot in that position 3. But I think teams are learning to, I don't know, not deal with it, but, you know, draft around it now, because I've seen it the past few days, and it's not really been effective. But then again, I suppose denying the SF to resolution is always something BeanBoys might want to do here as well.
Oh, they're taking their sweet time.
I'm just trying to think of what else we've seen today. I mean, last night in
Dire team pick.
what am I? I might be. It looks like I had the mute channel to mute myself in OBS when it brought myself. Yeah, it's fine. Nobody watches the draft anyway.
No, it's totally fine. They're all still out there. You know, they're getting a drink, chilling out. So we got our clock, but we've lost the other one. They're still out there, man. This is a ton of time to use the start of the draft. So no Clock SF, Clock Bane.
Bane. Yeah, I mean, it does offer a lot of control now. You've got the cogs, obviously the battery soul, and then you've got the Bane that can not only keep heroes locked down with the Nightmare as well as the Fiend's Grip, but reduce damage with the Decrepify? Why am I coming up with
Enfeeble. You were almost there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it when you're playing against some team that has this big, like, 4 protect 1 kind of strategy. Could be that huge SF that everyone's playing around, or that big Medusa. And you just enfeeble that one hero and it can ruin a lot of the fight. Early on in the game too, Bane, what we've been seeing a lot from this hero is that when those offlaners try and be really annoying and come in and pull that first creep wave, Bane can just come up, nightmare them, and the creeps just like run away and get de-aggroed, and you can help control your safe lane a little easier. And yeah, life's pretty easy.
And something I've been hearing with the Chen is now the key strat on a Chen is to start standing creeps back from your wave to the
That's
fountain.
right.
Do you think that's what we're going to see today?
More than likely, yeah. It's very good if you wanted to enable this as like a off lane tiny, and you can give him a really easy lane, at least at the beginning, just by constantly sending back his range creep, and then the wave will push on in. So, yeah, no, very interesting stuff. I've been actually seeing, secrets here, guys. Don't tell anybody, but I see PPD nonstop spamming Chen. Every time I open the Dota 2 client on the top games, it's PPD on the Chen. So you guys got to watch out for that Optic Gaming Chen. I think this might be the hero.
Can't say that on stream. Do you know how many of the opposition are going to be watching this? We'll keep it between ourselves, Dude,
no
one
it's
else
EU.
needs to know.
NA doesn't watch EU, or they'd be a lot better. Where are we at now here? Lifestealer taken away. Get our Dragonite. Get our Centaur Warrunner. Centaur's an interesting hero. I don't know how I feel about this guy. S4 seems to be pretty damn good at it. And, they've already taken out his Brewmaster. So I guess that seems to be the next one on the list that he's been playing a lot. But we still have the S4 Puck. Maybe someone a little bit more survivable. Can't be focused down by that clockwork.
I mean, I think Centaur Warren is a hero that I always see ban, but I never see anybody play him. I kind of guess it's like the threat of that hero. That, and like you say, S4, really good in the offlane. If you give him something like the Blink Dagger, quick Blink Dagger on the Centaur, he's going to be extremely effective on that. So
that status resistance, man, it's just like, I don't know, you can't lock that guy down. He makes his whole team run away. He can't be stunned ever. Very irritating to play against. It's so weird having this giant pool of heroes to choose from. What are all these? It's every heroes in the game, man. I'm in the captain's draft mindset where you're supposed to pick these garbage heroes that don't make sense. But finally, we do have that SF removed. I mean, a lot of teams would have just straight up went clock SF, but BeanBoys weren't really into it, so.
Yeah, and that does surprise me. I mean, you don't really want to say it, but the Invoker kind of got destroyed last game in the mid lane up against the FS, so I can see why they just want to maybe have gone for that. And OG just like, if we can't have it, absolutely nobody's having it. But as far as the lineups go, I'm guessing this is, like you said, it's going to be the 4-position Clockwork, the 5-position Bane. Do you think BeanBoys go for more... again, something like the Chaos Knight that we saw last match, where they just go for like a fighty, we're going to run at you, stun you, and kill you off kind of lineup? Or do you think they're gonna incorporate a little bit more push into the lineup? Maybe something like the Luna, heroes like that, that just offer. Well, they do offer a great amount of team fight. They have the push.
Ooh.
Puck does get picked up.
Yeah, they take it for themselves. I really like that. I think that's one of the better options that was left for OGs. So maybe that's why they were kind of leaving that hero in the pool as they had the first pick coming out of that phase. One problem with Clock, I guess, would be that there are some issues with all the Chen creeps and battery assault, right? They can be very obnoxious in the early game. And then now as well, he's to deal with a Rubik, who is often considered the best position 5 up against the Clockwork. You can just like throw him outside of the cogs. And makes it pretty easy to deal with. And then, of course, you're up against a Bane, too. Man, that's a great Rubik game. Jeez, you can be stealing Fiend's Grip. Steal Nightmare is also okay. Brain Sap, obviously fine. You can lift up a Puck with that instant initiation.
5 seconds remaining.
A lot of times, it can be difficult to run the Rubik in like the more poverty role, because often Chen wants quite a bit of farm. He doesn't want to be super poor or anything. But Rubik, he likes to get quite a bit of gold, too. However, if it's like this valuable, like you counter 3 of these heroes, then I'm A-okay with this being on the poorer side.
OG's turn to pick. Drow Ranger.
I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, no, not really. Oh,
maybe
this is how you
Captain's
bean
draft.
people. Drow's a bean hero, man. This is like what are they doing? I thought we were Russian. We're the ones with the Chen. What are you guys doing? Okay. I'm not sure if their last plan is like the Marana mid or something like that, and they're hoping that they'll have like maybe like a Chen counter, but I like it. I'm good to go.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a Drow game. I'm up for this. I'm pumped. Maybe like a quick 25-minute game for the BeanBoys, either way. But
yeah, that's either way, exactly. Yeah, either an OG win or a BeanBoys win. It's probably going to be about 25 minutes. Hero was not very successful at the old captain's draft. It didn't look too good. I don't know. I'm not convinced, but I know some people have still been spamming the hero, feel pretty confident with it, and of course you can never really underestimate the whole bunch of ranged heroes or a strat.
I mean, I think as long as you get something, well, the Enigma's been banned out, but maybe they do go back for the Invoker mid lane and go for like a Forge Spirit build, you know, just to get really pushy with the Forge Spirits coming out, or maybe something like, trying to think what else gets, the Lycan's already been banned. It doesn't get a range illusions anyway.
Oh, the Drow counter. Oh, the Brood. Just run on top of that Drow. What's she gonna do? She can't do anything. Oh, this is rough looking. Bane does not like Broodmother. Clockwork doesn't like Broodmother. Puck's like, okay, cool, I can fire up some spiders, and Drow really hates Broodmother, so this is a pretty excellent choice here from OG.
They ban out the Batrider as well, some more lockdown. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see a Phantom Assassin here. Just throw caution to the wind, go for your tiny offlane, you've got your Phantom Assassin with your Rubik, and just really take it to the Drow Ranger. Make sure you can close those gaps. You do have to be careful getting in close with the Bane, like you say, but I just like that hero.
Damn, dude, I mean, you go in. That's a hardcore hero.
Yeah, man.
So's Drow, though, you know. The BeanBoys have already gone that path. Maybe that's just what they need. OG, like the mega hype. I don't know if I've seen an S4 Tiny. I think that'd be pretty cool to see. Again, with the Chen, he could have an easier lane. And a lot of S4's heroes are gone here. But we'll have to see how they feel about this. In terms of matchups,
10 seconds remaining.
I guess they don't know what the BeanBoys mid is going to be. And obviously, it's probably going to have the Drought Aura. But it's like, you can look at it in so many different ways, right? You can be like, okay, we can send this Brood up against the Drought Ranger. That's great. I mean, that's an easy life. But for the most part, we see Brood in the mid lane these days. Radiant side, too. So you can kind of like farm the little small camp that's there as well. Easy game. I like it. Or well, have medium camp these days, but it will be the Viper. Okay, so yeah, we have no idea where anyone's going. I think you might be right with the S4 Tiny. Could also be the S4 Brood, I suppose, but like maybe No-Tail Viper or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Vipers, I don't know. They did this to me last time. It's like, yeah, you have all your lanes in order, and then the last pick is just like, we're going to throw everything you've just said out the window. So maybe it keeps the lanes fluid as well. It keeps BeanBoys guessing, I guess. Is Resolution known for his Viper?
Not particularly. Usually No-Tail plays it, in my experience, but BeanBoys will go with one of the classic Brood counters, and that will be the sexy Bamboo Axe. Okay, so Rezo will be the one to at least take up the Viper for now. See if that is the case. S4 Tiny Hype, and the Fly Rubik.
So we are going to get what looks like the off-lane Tiny as well. Jarek's picking up the Jungle Gem Fly on the Rubik. No-Tail. I guess this is going to be a mid-Brood. They could swap that around, maybe.
Yeah, they'll just be looking for all those matchups. Like, Broodmother's going to be dodging the Axe, ideally. You know, there's not much point going to that lane. That's not going to be any fun for you. But what are our three cores? We have a Tiny, a Broodmother, and a Viper. So that leaves our supports as saying, like, where do I even have to go as a support? You don't really have a lot of pressure, like, on your own cores. They're very sustainable. They can do their own thing. The only real thing, as we discussed before, was this idea of the Chen sending back the lane for S4. So I like the status of the OG lineup to start here.
So we are about to get into game number 2. OG looking to try and force it, or looking to try and take the series 2-0, and it's actually going to be BeanBoys, Man's Not Hot, Skirt Pap, Zephyr, whatever you want to call them. They've got so many names that I could be here all day, looking to force it to a 3-game series. But OG are going to be smoking out the bait. It looks like Broodmama is going to be going the mid. No-Tail, though, taking up the 2 tangos, got himself a clarity as well. As well as the standard tangos. So, I guess, yeah, he just gets his webs down. He looks for maybe the wall, but it looks like Jarek's going to be rotating through. This could be just a little bit of a skirmish has come with me. He does back himself away. Charlie doesn't want to get in too close as well. But Puck, Cancel, standing in the mid lane. Did he just get himself down? No wards just yet. He isn't actually carrying anything. He's got himself 3 branches. And he's going in deep.
Yeah, they're trying to scout lanes right now, I would say. They want to find any of these heroes and be like, okay, where are these guys? Like, what are they doing? Where is this Broodmother going to go? A lot of the times you'll throw this web down mid, because that opens up one lane option for you, and then you can just, like, run down bottom. And so you're hoping that they're going to rotate the Axe into the mid lane. and then your Broodmother's gonna be down here, and then Axe is gonna have to make that rotation, and it's all like a game of chicken, kinda. So now he's got a web down here and a web mid.
So they've got themselves a 20D chess.
Yeah, basically. That's where we're at right now. The old musical lanes.
But No Tail Bambo going to be trading right clicks, it looks like. No Tail being forced away from the room. He did pick it up, but he's going to be forced back onto the high ground. Bamboo wants to chase down, it looks like. And yeah, it looks like it's going to be Rezo mid as far as I can see, but they did play the musical lanes last time, so, you know, I'm not going to say these are definitely the lanes, because within 2 minutes this could all change. Even Jarax going towards the off lane, just sending back the creep. Sent back 2 so far. And this is going to make the lanes, like you say, push out, come with me. Just going to try and trade the right clicks, but it's going to be a lot harder now for Drow to try and sustain as S4 does come up onto this lane. Come with me with the brain stop, taking a little bit of damage away from Jarax, and even the Clockwork rotating up. I think even if he gets the cogs, I think Jarax just gets himself out safely.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard time, I think, for Akim at the start of this game. It's kind of like, where do I even go to get levels? I can't really do much against a Viper, unless I get in there really early and he like overextends or something. And this little support duo, the cores are just so like self-sustainable on the side of the Radiant that these two can just kind of like roam around together with Fly and Jerax and just kind of try and make a little kill duo. And they might just end up killing the Clockwork kind of over and over when he's kind of struggling to get something done.
Yeah, he does need to rotate into the mid lane to help support Cancel. Cancel getting pretty darn low up against the Viper, and I suppose the Drow Aurora, nothing to underestimate with Viper being so strong in the early game now anyway. And it looks like Flight making a move. This is going to be a telekinesis dragging him back. Viper is going to be able to get himself in range. Looks like the dodge came out from the orb and Cancel. Going to be surviving through this for now, even the courier coming out. Giving himself another salve, but Resolution going to go for the right clicks. Cancel moves himself
back. Look at S4 up top. He is in there.
Oh yeah, he's going deep. S4, he's got himself a tree diving on Charlie, and Charlie trying to do what he can.
Where's my Chen? The tornado's coming, dude. It's a ways away. I think the alarm went off, you know. The sirens are going. Drow is fully aware of this tornado incoming. Still gonna get beat down by it. What a hero.
Yeah, I don't know what Drow Charlie does up against the S4, because S4 is so tanky now as well with the changes to Tiny once he gets himself a few levels. That is he just going to be able to dive the Drow Ranger and there's going to be nothing that the Drow can do about it?
Yeah, it's pretty awkward, right? I mean, there's just like 3 heroes up here, and plus there's creeps from the Chen, so a Bane and a Drow don't really have anything to do in this situation. They just want to hang back, hope that the wave stays close enough to last it. Akim is still kind of struggling. He's just wandering around, hoping to get something done. And we haven't even talked about the bottom lane, but Bambo's starting to get to that point. He has 2 levels on the spin, so he's more confident, like, showing up near the Broodmother. Before, he was playing really far behind the tower, just cutting. But top lane, they got that Drow.
Oh, they got the first blood, yeah. Just a little bit too... And did they carry on going? I mean, this is going to be... Hakim just reminded me of myself in pubs, trying to get anywhere he can. He's got the battery salt now as well. Walks himself up to Resolution to try and do the damage, but there really is no follow-up. And Resolution, he's already got himself the Ring of Aquila. Net worth-wise, 1.6 to the 111, or the 11 of Cancel. And the damage is just coming out. And meanwhile, top lane, it looks like they are going to go for this aggressive try-skirmish. Even with Jerax on the Chen, he's just got 1 point now into the Holy Persuasion, 1 point into the Penitence. And it looks like they want to be trying to make as many uncomfortable positions for the Drow as possible. With the tornado from behind.
Once S4 is level 4 too, and he just like adds more damage to his combo, gets even more brutal. Jeez, even Jerax with the slow and the tornado. So much free damage onto this Bane. And they can just do whatever they want. They can just like toss the Rubik in to throw the Drow in towards S4, and they can come in an avalanche and tree, all kinds of damage. Or they can just be really patient and just wait for Charlie to make a mistake, kind of like that.
Yeah, driving back with the telekinesis. The follow-up Tiny wasn't there, but it might be enough. Oh boy, and even Fly, if they want to carry on going this, could they get 2? Jerax, one more right click, he's in range, the brain sap keeping him alive, but Jerax wants to carry on going, and it's going to be the second kill. Jerax picks that one up, 3-0, S4 not even needed, he can just go put his feet up, spend the rest of the game just farming creeps, because Jerax just has this with Fly. Going to be doing so much damage.
Yeah, and No Tail is just dodging this axe. He's like, okay, well, we made you guys draft an axe, so that's a win for us. I'm just gonna go sit. You know, I can cut waves too. pretty happy doing this trade. There's basically the entire game's gonna ride on Bambo if he can make moves when he gets some of this gold. But
over the top lane, it's going to be the troll throwing out the net, and it looks like Akim's going to be taken down. Come with me. Is he going to be able to get himself away? The chase is on. Telekinesis lifts him back up, and Jerax, well, this is going to be a carry Chen. I can tell you that right now. 1.1k gold, and S4 just TPs himself back up.
Yeah, it's a good life. That Chen Zenback definitely cannot be underestimated in the early game. Like with shrines being removed early on, you only get like the one use. You know, you can just like keep replenishing yourself, keep spamming all these spells. And you kind of saw it again from Akim there. He's still level 2. At least he's a little bit of gold. He's got this tranquil boots, so his rotations can be at least a little bit speedy, but they just do not feel very effective right now.
No, where does he even look? Because like you say, the Broodmother can just run herself away. Resolution really tanky. Does he have to wait until Council gets the Dream Coil and then maybe start to look for the rotation ganks?
Yeah, that would be a good one for him.
He does move up, gets the cogs onto Resolution. Come with me is here, but Fly's here to back up Resolution. There's going to be a Fable. Telekinesis comes out as well, and looks like Come with me is going to be dead. Throws out the Nightmare. Going to be bandied around between the two heroes, but Resolution does pick up that kill. And 6-0, not even 6 minutes in, OG with a 2k net worth advantage, and even the Broodmother just sitting between the tier 1 and tier 2 tower. It's just, they're doing everything. Cancel could be in a little bit of trouble as well. He gets the silence off into Fly, right click, but it's going to be the Telekinesis lifting him up, and Resolution picks himself up a quick double to really start to control this mid lane. I guess Akim maybe just tries to sit mid, tries to protect the puck in the mid lane.
Bambo's going for the salvage play. He's like, alright, I'm the only hope. You know, I'm the only person on this team who's getting any farm. Is Charlie being pressured again. Forced a gust here. Okay, there might be some cleanup.
Comes in.
Nope.
Jerax cleans up the kill. Again, what is he on now? Okay, he does get taken down by Come With Me, but he is sitting on 4-1-1. That is going to be, and I think one of the best starts a Chen's ever going to get. S4 is going to go down, but again, I think he's happy with that 8-2 at the minute with Resolution pressuring in this mid lane.
It's very nice for them though. That's without the Blink Dagger or anything too. Problem is, you buy this Blink Dagger on Bambo, and it's still really difficult, because you're like, okay, I have a Blink Dagger. I can, like, make these rotations, and we can get some kills together, guys. But, like, you have to show it instantaneously, because there's constant lane pressure, so there's no, like, smoke surprise of the Blink Dagger or anything like that. And then you're still threatened because you didn't get this Vanguard, so there's a chance that, like, Brood +1 could just kill you. And it's going to be mega obvious whenever he makes any rotation. So he's TPing in now.
Yeah, they see him. There's going to be a Dream Coil onto two heroes. Jerax could be in a little bit of trouble. The Brainstorm comes out. He's going to dive forward with the Telekinesis. Well, it's not going to save Jerax's life, but it does delay. And Akim needs to run himself back. Get him pretty low. Does he go down? It looks like he's just going to be able to survive through this.
Charlie's being chased up top, too.
Oh. Gosh,
ring around the rosy here. Oh, the jukes.
He is going to be able to slow it down for now, but one more right click throws the tree. Says, cop that. And Come With Me. Can't get in there in time to save his carry. So 93, and Drow is the second last on net worth, 1.2k as far as farm goes.
Support Drow.
Like a 15-minute game.
Well, you weren't wrong. One way or another. Oh, look at that from Bambo, though. Oh, give me that money. Nice.
Yeah, gets himself some spiders, going to be able to stack it up. He is top of the net worth now as well with 4.1k, which for 8 minutes in, that's really good for Bambo, but it is up to him now, like you say, to make those plays. And it's going to be extremely obvious when he's not farming the lane that he's going to be looking for a kill, potentially.
I can't believe how aggressive S4 has been playing this entire time. And they just can't punish it, and he knows it.
I mean, yeah.
He's just like hanging up here. Like, this is my lane. I've already taken the tower. Still my lane. It's fine. Now they're going to take mid lane too with the help of the Satyr and the Wild Wing Ripper. I mean, Jarek's actually still going Midas. I really did not think he would go Midas when they were this far ahead. I thought, like, just get a helm or something. Get some more creeps and run at these guys, but greed is good.
You're allowed to do that, I guess. Jerax, he's going to be nightmared up, but I guess he just gives it the old runaway with the creeps.
Yeah.
Doing a bit of body blocking on to Come With Me. Turns it around now. May even try and go for the kill. Is there going to be any backup? It doesn't look like the Viper's going to be able to get there in time. Is in a little bit of trouble himself. There's going to be the Dream Coil. And Sexy Bambo picks up the kill onto the Viper. 9-4. So they are starting to close the gap onto the kills, but whether they're going to be able to get the Drow in any sort of farming position at the minute. S4.
Oh. And no one on the Dire has a TP too. So No Tail's just going to take maybe this entire tower. Alright, they're running over. They're making their way to the shrine. But this is the cost of that rotation is top.
It looks like S4's not even going to be in trouble here. Going to be sent back by Jerax.
Yeah, who's trapped with who here? So, that's the real question. You know, you better run, dude. Get out of here.
And I mean, when you see Jerax run up, I think it's just, you know, best to leave the lane. Just let him do whatever he wants at the minute. Because otherwise your heroes end up dead.
It's Rezo opting for. He's going for just mega early Force Staff. I like that. Nice little help up against the Clockwork. Just to ensure they don't run into too many big problems.
Jerax is going to go on to come with me, or at least put a little bit of pressure onto the top lane. So come with me, just trying to hang back. Make sure he can't get chased down. But the rotation comes in. Could be spotted out by the ward. Fly, resolution. Yeah. Come with me, instantly backs himself away.
It's really been into this whole Tornado Alley thing this game for Jerax. Non-stop Wild Wing Rippers. I mean, the Armor Ore is always great against the Drow Strat, but I love how active he's being with these tornadoes.
Well, yeah, you just, I guess you push the wave back. You can see the damage coming through onto cancel. It might be, it's not a lot, but it does chip him down over time, so he's forced to carry on moving himself around the lane.
Yeah, you can like whittle down the wave a little bit. He can scout out for the axe and cancel his blink. It's S4. Oh, it almost worked.
But again, the damage coming out, it's not a lot. He just picks himself up a tree, and look at the damage coming out onto the Clockwork. A couple more right clicks, even with Jerax coming in. Going to be sending S4 back, but not before he gets off a toss. Is he going to be able to find the kill? Or Jerax? A couple more right clicks, chasing down Come With Me, but he does get himself out on 13 health. That's just unlucky. Well, lucky if you look at it from the side of Come With Me.
And Tiny's back. It's gonna smoke too with some drums. Looks like they might want to get aggressive. Oh, they want that catapult last though. You know, clear this last wave, then get going. Oh, meanwhile though, okay. Looks like he caught No Tail and a bunch of creeps. That's impressive.
Yeah, he's got himself the Vanguard now. It's gonna cost him pretty much all his mana, but he finds the kill.
That doesn't happen very often.
Looking at the items, it looks like it's just going to be the one drums, but we see teams now going for like a two red line. There's going to be Dream Call Resolution in a little bit of trouble, but it looks like he is. Nightmare comes out onto a Kim. There's going to be Fly with the Fable picking up the kill though, and now
toss the Rubik. Let's go. Get him in there. Chase that Bane down. S4, why are you hitting creeps? What is this? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
This isn't a game to farm creeps. We want to see kills.
Alright, Bane's just out of here. I don't know. He has no TP. He has nowhere to go. Just gonna go hang out on the Radiant side. It's a lot safer than his own side, so that's fair.
And Drow's just been relegated to these, I guess, these two stacks in the jungle. I mean, I think if No Tail really wants to, he could put a bit of a damper on that farm as well.
Yeah, he's just more concerned about this lane. It's like non-stop information. He just sends waves into this tower. There's no hero there, then the top can back away. There's heroes there, then they can just keep pressuring. You know, Puck shows like, alright guys, top is easy peasy.
Yeah, he's gonna see him now. There's gonna be the medallion coming out, but he is slowed down and gusted back.
Look at this clock. Like, what can you even do? Even if he head hook shot, there's just no way. These spiders are all over the place.
I think everybody on the side of OG just kind of shrugs it off.
Yeah. So there's only one way teams ever lose these games, and I call it the pinata effect, and that's when No Tail just feeds like 4 times. Like if you can just kill the Broodmother like 5 times with all this gold that she accumulates, you can sometimes make a comeback. It's possible, but that's gonna take like probably a smoke and then maybe even the Puck blink, right? Like he's not very mobile right now, so he's just trying to keep up with this axe. Clockwork's still not even level 6, and it'll probably need a Fiend's Grip too, so it's gonna have to be a hell of a rotation. At the same time though, the Radiant don't have that much vision, right? They have this one ward over on the Dire off lane, but there's nothing really up in that area, so potentially they could get caught off guard on the Brood.
Yeah, the axe is rotated and gets a call onto a couple of spiders, but No Tail just sits himself away on the high ground and kind of laps it up. He's getting close to the Radiance now as well. He's got about 100 gold before he gets the Sacred Relic. This last creep wave should be enough to get that, and then another, what, 1300 gold for the recipe? That's nothing for No Tail in a minute. And the rotation's coming through from Clockwork. He does have a smoke, like you say, trying to find this out. It's 3-4 heroes rotating at a time. Puck's just doing a little bit of farming of the Ancients. But again, the big concern for me is this Drow Ranger being forced to soak XP in the trees. Level 8, got herself 2 Wraith Bands, and that's pretty much all she has.
Yeah. So you're playing really cautiously and TPing out like that. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with how little they're feeding. Like, they are so far behind. insanely far. And there's some pretty mobile heroes, right? You got S4 with his Blink Dagger. He's gonna have a Shadow Blade soon, so that whole safety thing's probably gonna be... Alright, here we go. Is this it? Can we do it?
Hook comes out. Hook being baited. There's gonna be, and it looks like No Tail. He's gonna be able to get himself away from this one. Just walks himself into a river, but actually down, gets it, and this with the Culling Blade, Sexy Bambo picks up the kill. So yeah, that's one. Do we need to start like a tally, or?
Yeah, they need like 5 more of those. With really good item choice from the Dire too. Like everything has to pretty much go perfectly.
Well, mid lane, the telekinesis does come out, but S4 just wants to back himself away, playing it safe. And yeah, Sexy Bambo has himself a double damage, but everything's going the way of the Radiant side. They're pinning everyone back on the Dire. In fact, I'm surprised Cancel's come so far forward. He's playing it really fast and loose, I guess you could call it, in the Radiant jungle, but I guess when you've not got a lot of areas to farm, you need to take these risks.
Yep. He's gonna be real sad if he gets found out by S4, but you know, he Shadow Blades past the axe, realizes, well, I can't combo that guy down. Well, maybe they can get him again. They have a Dream Coil in 4. Probably gonna try and look for this with Bambo. Definitely not an easy kill. They basically need No Tail to play aggressively.
Yeah, and he's playing it safe while, I guess, buying time while everybody else on the side of OG move themselves towards the Roshan pit.
Yeah. What is this strange item that Jerax has queued up? Mechanism. Yeah, we don't see that very much anymore.
No.
Very much a dead item, but it's nice, right? There's a silence from the Drow, silence from the Puck. He can get that off himself, help him cast his Hand of God. He's rich anyway. So a fine choice is that they easily take the Roche.
And it looks like Viper, he's already got himself the Force Staff as well as the Wraith Band, so that's going to be a full Hurricane pack as well. I guess to try and close the gap. Anyone apart from Axe catches him out, he can try and Force Staff himself away as well, or Force Staff team members away, but like you say, they are looking for...
Jeez, are they going to get canceled top? Alright, that was crazy. It was like perfectly timed.
Oof, the hook as well as the call. No Tail, don't know how he gets himself away from this one, walks himself into a drought that gets the ghost off, but Charlie needs to be careful because No Tail gets caught in the Fiend's grip now. Yeah, this is going to be another kill. So 12-7.
4 to go. Alright, you can't give it to the Bane though. You gotta prioritize here. No, I mean, it's tough, right? It's, you want to get it on that core hero, especially the Drow in this case, but sometimes you just gotta ensure that you actually get the kill. Because if she slips away, she'll never come back. But Bambo finds some more spiders there. He's been doing a good job at that, honestly. And last at of 163.
Sitting on the top of the net worth as well. So take a look, 163. You don't see that on an Axe too often.
I'm actually shocked Charlie's only died 4 times. That is crazy. I mean, yes, his net worth's not very high because obviously he has to play super cautious and everything, but I don't really feel like if he was playing any more aggressive that would change. Like, there's a Shadow Blade Tiny. There's now, he's going to have a Blink too. Even just Fly, like roaming around this entire map. It's kind of crazy. He's been this survivable. Jerax sends back his Alpha Wolf. Can't lose that.
Oh no, you know, it'll take you days to find another one.
Oh, can you imagine?
The horror of
I mean, this Drow Ranger has just been killing them all in those 2 camps. The only place she's allowed to farm.
Cole
oh, here we go.
No Tail once again. The hook lands on. Come with me.
All right, reset. Everyone relax.
It's okay. There's only 14k people watching on stream. Nobody saw that. Nobody's gonna be able to clip that. Twitch, do not clip that.
That's rough, man. What can you do? I don't know. And that's the Radiance is flying around on the donkey here, as well as the Yules for Fly. So pretty common item up against the Axe. This was gonna take away. Oh, he's in there again on No Tail.
Yeah, the call is getting down to a decent amount of health. The Hand of God just heals him off. It looks like just enough that Sexy Bambo couldn't get the kill with the blades. And now the turnarounds. Puck does come in. Cancel gets it with the Dream Call. Rezo kept in place. Come with me, coming in as well. Does have the Fiend's grip. Fly gets the telekinesis open to the air, so come with me. Could be in a little bit of trouble as the right clicks do come out. Spiders trying to take him down. And now he did take down Cancel. Come with me. The chase is still on. Ern taking him down. Is he going to be able to get the TP away? Flies there, but he can't get the vision to get the Fable. And it looks like at least one hero does get away from that.
This is where Charlie says, oh, everyone's on the bottom part of the map, right? I'm totally safe up here. And S4 hunts. He's going to get it in time, though. It'll be alright. Oh man, that's tough. Well, they got the Broodmother kill, but yeah, Cancel very close to surviving, but good rotations there, and you have a Viper with an Aegis. There's really no turn potential for the Dire here. Oh, they're scanning on top of the Drow, trying to find this Shadow-Bladed Tiny. And now the Invis. Okay, they might actually get a kill on S4 here.
Yep, Battery Still's going to start. There's the Cogs as well. The dust comes out to reveal, and there's going to be the blinking by the Axe. He gets the call off, and Drow sits on the high ground. Akim picks up the last right click, but it's XP, it's gold. But this does create space for Rezo on the bottom lane, pushing out this tier 3 tower. Modification comes out, Cancel blinks in, gets the silence, but Viper does still have the Aegis, like you say. Dream Code comes out, and Jerax is sitting behind. Looks like they want to get aggressive with No-Tail diving up onto the high ground. The Gust comes out just to try and delay him for now. But Come With Me still has that Fiend's Grip if they can find anyone. The Blinking Axe, just a little bit too late.
Someone cut me out. I'm stuck. No one is any way to free him. Oh, they won't be able to punish it.
Trees now.
Yeah. That was a really nice play by No-Tail to kind of like pressure and aggressively like that to help save the Aegis. And it only took like 2 more right clicks or something, but this Broodmother's running at you. The mischances there as well. I mean, Radiances are just always amazing versus any sort of a Drow lineup. You're just getting all that extra value on the mischance because of like the bonus damage that this hero's like based around that she's adding to all her allies. So very good stuff for them.
So, what would you say Man's Not Hot need to do to come back into this now? Is there any particular game plan? Like we were talking about it being a 25-minute game, which is on track to be, but is there any way that the BeanBoys can delay this and really start to bring the game back?
I mean, it's definitely that classic situation of you need your opponents to mess up. I mean, it feels like OG, as long as they just kind of do that whole, let's play some Dota, you know, get some deep vision, watch where they're rotating, because they need so many heroes to kill someone from the side of BeanBoys that it should be pretty obvious to OG with decent vision as to like when they're making those moves. So they just kind of keep everyone spread out. Maybe you'll lose a few heroes here or there, but with all the effort they're going to have to put in from BeanBoys, it's likely the rest of your heroes are just getting more out of the map anyway. So it's going to take something like OG grouping up, maybe getting a bit too greedy. Maybe if they can catch them at the perfect timing with the next Aegis or something like that. Or obviously if they can make a move now while the Aegis is down. Those are the goals. But it's really tough. Like, they have so much damage. They can just annihilate someone instantly with S4.
Yeah, and even No-Tail coming up now. He's got level 2, like you say, level 2 in the Insatiable Hunger, the Radiance as well as the Medallion. You can just chase for days. In fact, this could be a dead drought. Charlie gets thrown back into the Viper's poison, lifted up, just taken out.
Honestly, that should have been like his whole game. Like, I can't believe he has only died like twice since we got out of like the very initial laning stage.
Looks like they want to make a move. The call was cancelled, and that comes out now. S4 taking a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough to dissuade him from pushing up. Rezo sits in the front as well, just trying to right-click down this tower. Orb comes through, but there's going to be no follow-up resolution. And they're going to carry on chasing as No-Tail comes up onto the high ground with his spiders cancelled there, trying to take a few of them down.
Yeah, and this is the kind of stuff you see from good teams in these scenarios when you're so far ahead. You just split it like this. You know that the only way they can initiate is when they have to double up with the call as well as the Dream Coil, so you just create 2 pushes. And what's the answer here? Look at them, they're just back and forth. What do we do?
Fiend's Grip comes out onto Tiny, but there's no fault, it's cancelled. Meanwhile, the Dream Coil comes out onto No-Tail, so they're trying to split this fight, but it looks like everybody on the side of OG should be able to get themselves back safely. And
yeah, and they're in no hurry.
Yeah, and like you were saying as well, especially with the webs that No-Tail can just push up here, you know, and then it takes him, what, like half a second to get to the mid lane? He doesn't even need to go back down to the low ground to do it as well.
Now you're just sitting in your base of the Dire like, alright guys, we lost to tier 3, but no racks. Okay, this is fine. Everything's okay. We're going to smoke out. We're going to catch one of their big heroes. Life will be good. Sometimes you'll see like an observer sentry combo out here. You try and catch these heroes that are lurking, trying to assassinate your teammates the second they leave the base, so wouldn't mind seeing that. They do have it up on the high ground, but obviously that's not going to catch S4 when he's doing his moves. But he is in vision when he probably doesn't think he is. So very nice phase shift.
Does blink in, yeah, but the Avalanche not in time, and S4 just going to move himself back. But Cancel puts himself in a bit of a risky situation. It looks like they were trying to bait that out as Fly. Can't get the telekinesis in time.
It's too bad they weren't able to punish that. Cancel was so ready for that Blinken because of that Observer Ward, and he was like just waiting with that phase shift key. Only they were able to get a punish on that.
And as far as the net worth goes, Drow, okay, it's only 6.5k, but she's starting to get items now as well. And with Axe being able to play the front lines, he's got himself the drums. Building towards, is that a BKB and an Okay, he's gonna go.
He's not really sure. Yeah.
He just needs to know he's got the items queued up, if he, just in case he gets the gold.
Oh, it feels so awkward. It's like they need all this damage to actually kill someone, but he can't afford to just go like straight damage or something. He can't just go for a blade mail or anything like that. It's just, oh, hello. They just run into each other.
Bambo blinks himself away. I guess he didn't know what else was around, but it looks like mid lane Fly going to be doing a little bit of de-warding.
That was a noble attempt.
Now, the Nightmare, are they going to be able to try and punish this? But the blink comes in from S4, Avalanche, and Puck. Good night, son. No,
Not quite picking up on that one.
Resolution has the Hurricane Pike as well, so we can close the gap between the Drought. It looks like Drought, Fiend's Grip and the hook is going to hit this time, but Resolution is so tanky, he just doesn't care. He's going to tank all this up, go for the right clicks on to come with me, and now force Sap himself away. The Hand of God comes out, Resolution being chased down. It looks like S4 did take down Cancel. Was that a buyback and a dieback on the Puck?
Yes. I didn't even see him explode, but it looks like it was just S4 again.
S4 goes in, he gets the kill onto a Kim now as well. The chase is on, Sexy Bambo trying to play bodyguard for... he is going to play bodyguard, going to get taken down, and Charlie now being chased down. Fable comes up from Fly, they pick up the kill. Buybacks come out, but they've already lost the mid lane melee racks. Now the telekinesis, it looks like come with me. Just going to be dragged back a little bit, and Jerax, he isn't done. The Nightmare's there, but he's saying, you know what, boy, come at me. And now No-Tail chasing down. One more right click should be enough. So 2 heroes left, the Axe and the Clockwork. Gets a decent blink call in, but the send back coming out. And now it's just going to be Fly trapped in there with the cogs. Spawn up in the air, and Fly trying to do what he can to delay this, but the Coin Blade comes out. Axe picks up the kill. Darks gets the TP though, S4. Playing a bit of Predator in the jungle. There's going to be the Avalanche. Toss comes out as well, the right clicks. One more, the blink comes in though. S4 still gets the kill with the tree toss. And Sexy Bambo can't save the Clockwork's life. Who, again...
Let's be honest, it was the catapults doing work there. I mean, they were beating away on that Clockwork.
Like he owes him money.
I would say so.
S4 wants to go again, picks up a tree. Bambo, is he going to walk into the Spider's Den? Just splits himself back into the mid lane. But Cancel might not be so lucky. The toss, the Avalanche, the right click, one more, gets the phase shift. Is he going to be able to get himself away from this as the Dream Call does come out? Waiting for backup, Drow's coming in, blinks himself away, and now, you know what, Charlie's saying, yeah, I'm going to take my chances. We're already losing the match. Yeah, Dust comes out, the right clicks, chases on. S4 turns it around with the Avalanche, but he's not going to be able to find... Well, he finds his death. As Cancel once again gets a decent phase shift away.
Quite the battle between these two over the past while.
Do you think it picks up BeanBoys' confidence now? Do you think they're all saying, yeah, we can win this, we've only lost the mid lane racks?
I mean, they're still going, so, you know, they've got at least some semblance of hope in there. Bambo's almost up into a BKB. Might allow him to exert a bit more control during these team fights. Still not going to make it very easy, though. That's for sure. No-Tail as well, he's just been, like, pushing around with these mantas, the Radiance, so he can just throw one towards the Puck and one towards the Axe whenever they want to fight. And just that slight delay on their timings can kind of change this whole fight, because the whole it's just like 100% dependent on their two blinks.
So Cancel's going to be coming up behind No-Tail, spots him out. Is there any backup here? No-Tail, the Veil goes, but No-Tail just walks himself down to the low ground, and Cancel can't find him, but Charlie might.
Yeah, honestly, I think he's just happy to get those spiders. Try and get a little bit of gold for himself. Picks up the Yules. Now he has some counterplay up against the Tiny. Can either Yule him up in the air to try and delay him a bit more. Doesn't have to necessarily hit that phase shift every single time.
And Charlie's going to be going towards the BKB. I hear an Avalanche. It looks like it was just to try and clean up the creep wave in the mid. But yeah, the smoke coming out now. It looks like, oh gee, Roshan's available if they want to move themselves into the pit.
Yeah, Dire just flared it as well, so they know what's up.
Axe is being spotted, being chased down. Oh, it's going to be a two-man Avalanche. The call comes out afterwards, though. S4 is going to be able to get himself away. BKB popped by Sexy Bambo, being chased down. Charlie there on the high ground to get that gust. And now it's going to be a three-man Dream Call. Sexy Bambo blinks himself down and into 4 heroes, but he's going to be taken down. It's going to be a big hook for the Kim. Not going to be healthy enough to take this one. And now even up onto the high ground, the Fiend's Grip comes out, but this is going to be at least 4 heroes going down. Cancel Is he going to make it 5? Maybe goes for the Rambo. Just cleans up the spiders, and the GG has been called. So OG going to take the series 2-0. And well, man might not be hot, but he ain't winning matches as well. So OG take the series. I'm going to be moving